So the challenge is that with so much diversity in what people want from work, most of the things that people want from work beyond pay and vacation and benefits is is unique to the person. And so it can't be served like some central
Mm.
service offering from the middle of the company. It actually, the only people who are close enough to the employee to know what they individually want from work so that we can start crafting that experience is managers.
Mm.
And so it's about pushing a lot of the work and a lot of the design activity to managers and their team members to co-create. And so it's a whole new skill set and it's a whole new definition of management.
No, absolutely. And so you kind of been putting this out there for putting this out there for a while now, getting a lot of great feedback and traction, and as you say, Harvard Business Review, all those kind of things. Are you seeing employers doing this? Either they were doing it anyway, or people are kind of responding to this kind of way of thinking.
Some are. And so it's very hard for HR departments to actually expand their scope in many cases to include not just designing the experience of HR services, but designing the experience of work itself. Because what it means is that you're reaching out to where work is, no matter where it is. And so an example of this is, and I have a show on it. I can't say which retailer it is until I get permission, but a very large retailer actually went out and ran a study of the retail worker experience. And it was an absolutely classic design exercise, which is they sent design researchers into the retail experience. They would go out, meet them at 6 in the morning when they were getting their breakfast ready, and they would follow them as they walked the dog, and they would drive with them to work and experience their commute, and then they'd go through the complete day with them, and then they'd go home and pick up the kids, and they would all the way to see not just how not just how's this product while you're experiencing, but how does it fit into your entire life?
Yeah.
So that they can design it better. And so yeah, and I will say that that happened to be a B corporation. I think B corporations are better at allocating resources to that kind of design activity, but it's happening.
Absolutely. I suppose coming back to that skills thing as well, a big part of this is understanding, because it's almost like understanding. I suppose flipping on its head, it's like who are we marketing this to? Who is our
Right.
target audience? Who has the currency, if you like, to do this, isn't it? So that's a big part of it.
Currency is exactly the right word. So if I'm an employee and I'm thinking about what kind of work I want to buy, then I might ask myself, well, what currency do I need to have in my pocket so that I could buy it? Um, but let's think for a second, sort of data modely, and you think about work as it exists in relation to skills. What a lot of people want to do is they want to attach a lot of skills terms to the work, to the job, for instance, and say
Yeah.
this job requires these skills. What we don't attach to that object today is what value is that job, that particular work, going to provide to the person who buys it. When you go to shop on Amazon, Amazon doesn't just show you like what currencies they take for that particular product. They give you the product specifications, they give you recommendations,